Sports management. Okay, cool. So you come out of ODU, finish college life, sports management. What'd you get into?
So I started working at the YMCA down there. I was the regional sports director for like the three Chesapeake YMCA's. So I was just basically doing the same thing that Will was doing, where I was just like coordinating and like programming all the leagues and stuff like
Yeah.
that we did. That was cool. It was like different from campus rec, but it was still the same thing. I think the main difference is like you got to deal with the parents.
Yeah.
Like,
How was that?
oh
Because I can only imagine, like, well, when you're in college, it's just like, yo, shut up,
yeah,
my peer. But now
yeah.
it's like you got to listen to parents yelling at their kid that they think is going to be a superstar.
And that was probably the worst part because like I would say at least because even once I came back up here, like I did some YMCA rec games on the weekends and stuff
Yeah.
this season, but like the parents up here are tame. The parents down there are on one.
Oh, well, you in bad news? You in
No,
Louisville,
but
like,
I'm
you
in
was you weren't
I'm in
even.
Chesapeake. Like I mean, like it wasn't like it wasn't a. I would say okay, put it this way. I was in Greenbrier. Like you got Great Bridge or whatever.
Okay.
Great Bridge is like I'm trying to think. Great Bridge is like Short Pump, like deep West
Oh,
End.
okay,
But
got you.
like Greenbrier is like kind of like regular West End area here, where it's like you got some people that got money, but then you got other people that are like middle class or a little bit below that. So it's
Right.
kind of like a mix. But like, nah, I wasn't in like a bad area by any means. Them parents just on one, and like even now, like my coordinator then who they promoted into my position when I
Yeah.
left, he still texts me they got parents fighting and stuff. I'm not even.
That's
Let me not
insane.
put their business out there.
Yeah.
But like the the parents was like, because I think what I realized very quickly was these parents in particular, like a good chunk of them, didn't realize how like youth sports work. And
Okay.
so when I first came in, I had the one center in Greenbrier where I was located. There was another smaller one, so they didn't have as many kids. But then I also had Great Bridge.
Okay.
Those two, the main Greenbrier and Great Bridge, were like huge as far as participation and stuff goes.
Got you.
They're 15 minutes away from each other,
Oh.
max. But I don't know what it was about them. One of the one of the one of the center's families did not want to leave their area. Like, and so because I had so basically the way the centers were just as far as field space went, we had a lot more kids playing. This was in the fall. We had a lot more kids playing soccer than we did football.
Okay.
So the spot with the more space, I put soccer,
Yep.
and then I put football, the smaller one. Well, all the parents who had to go to the other side
Yeah.
that were from this one particular area, I'm getting calls like, "We signed up here. Why do we gotta drive over here?" Duh. I'm like,
Ma'am. They right.
she's like, and I had people like, "Well, it already takes us 10, 15 minutes for us to get to here, and then we gotta drive another to get to the other spot." I'm like, look, like. I was I was stuck between a rock and a hard place because it was like I barely had any staff,
Yeah.
and so it was like I kind of had to do what I had to do, but at the same time, it's just like, do y'all not realize like it's normal to like travel for like in regular rec leagues, right? When you grew up playing,
Bro.
you don't practice at the same spot. You gonna practice at this school this week, this school next week. It's all in the
New
same
community, bro. We was going to Big Ben. Sometimes we at school.
Oh,
like,
I didn't even think about that for basketball.
yeah, we weren't even at school sometimes. They'd be like, yo, meet us here. And then I got to the point where I was driving them there. But, like, at one point, I was like, all right, I'll see y'all at Big Ben. Like,
Yeah.
not even going to the school.
Like it's normal and they didn't that was the hardest part. Like they just didn't like. I'm having to like explain to y'all like this is not uncommon. This is not a YMCA. This is like normal youth sports. But like
Right.